y equal minus 2x plus 3. So I want to know the domain and the range here. Usually we just ask about the domain, and the domain are the values of x. Okay? So if I ask about the values of, what could be the values of x here? If you have this linear equation or quadratic equation, or any equation actually that has y equal to, then you really don't have any problem at all with the domain. The domain can be, see, look at the values of x here. It can be positive, negative, large, small, who cares? Is y will be, upset if x is large or small or negative or positive? No. If this is large, fine, y will be large also. If this is high positive value, this will be high negative value. So what? There's no problem. Okay? So this equation is fine. Y equal to, so when is the problem then? If this equation is fine, and if I put square here, it's also fine, then where is the problem? The problem only happens if you have a radical or if you have a fraction. If you have a fraction, numerator up and numerator down. Only then you have a problem. So that means here the domain or the values of y, I can just here write the domain. The domain are the values of y. The domain. Okay, which is the values of x, as long as y is happy, then x can be anything. So that's why the domain is from minus infinity to infinity. All real numbers again. We don't usually ask about the range here, but even if I ask about the range, it's very simple. Solve before x. If I ask about the range, suppose I want to know the range now. If you want to know the range, okay, the range are the values of y, the values of y. So that you should make sure that x is happy, that there's no problem happening to x. So for that, you have to solve before for x, this equation, and make it x equals something, okay? But usually we don't ask this question. We make sure that x is happy. In this case, x will be, y minus 3 divided by minus 2, which is no problem still. I don't have a problem also. So also will be all real numbers. The range will be also, just like the domain exactly, will be also all real numbers in this case. Okay, but usually we ask only about the domain.